He got off easy. I almost gave him a colonoscopy.
That was one of the stupidest things you have ever done, and there is heavy competition for... What are you doing?
Only ate half your breakfast. Feeling a little sick this morning?
I'm not pregnant. They burnt my omelet. You need to apologize to this guy.
I'm a man of principle. I don't care how much time and money it costs you to defend me.
He wants to kill you.
No empty coffee cups. Off the caffeine. Good for baby.
Cups are in the other wastebasket. Baby's in your mind. You can berate patients all you want. Shoving objects into their rectums is assault. Pay attention to me.
Sorry. That would make it harder to ignore you. Can't ignore that rapidly expanding first trimester ass, though.
Sometimes an ass is just an ass. You are not always right, House. Apologize to the guy.
What are you doing here?
Stay away from my son.
How did you find us?
Stay away from that girl.
What happened?
She's dreaming. She started yelling.
You're breaking Jeremy's arm, please!
No one's hurting him!
Baby, it's me. It's Jeremy. Tracy. Tracy. She's okay. Baby, it was just a bad dream. Everything's okay. Tracy. Tracy.
It was an acute delirium.
Well, she's talking, right? I mean, she's coming out of it.
No, she's not really talking, just making sounds.
Okay, when's she gonna come out?
Jeremy, she's in a coma.
So her vitals are pretty stable, but her response to stimuli is getting weaker, which means the coma is getting worse. Her brain is slowly shutting down.
Can I see her?
We're getting some more images to check for masses or infections. I'll increase your morphine.
Her hallucination. If you knew what it was, would that make any difference? Medically, I mean.
Not usually. Some cases, the form of a hallucination can tell us what part of the brain is being hit.
I think it was about my dad.
Your dad was breaking your arm?
He was a drunk, pill-popping racist. He caught me sneaking into her house when we were 13. She lived next door. Oh, he broke my arm and threatened her. We ran off when we were 16.
You still in touch with him?
Killed himself a couple of years ago.
It's not medical. I just thought blacks were the racist ones.
If this is more dating advice.
Love to gossip. I got work to do. Is this sarcoidosis?
It's pretty non-specific. It could be granulomas. Could be plaques. What's this? Oh! You stole Wendy's personnel file?
In a way, aren't we all guilty of bribing the janitor to take her file and give it to me? That and the Loch Ness Monster, global warming, evolution, other fictional concepts. Although, a big romantic weekend in the Poconos could change everything.
You know what I mean? No. I don't think it's sarcoidosis.
He says it's sarcoidosis. Start them both on methotrexate.
And if you're wrong?
If Wilson's wrong, we'll biopsy her just to be sure.
A brainstem? Brain damage is not only possible, it's likely.
Good point. Let's biopsy something safer, like her shoes.
The husband. He'd have to give consent. He can't right now.
Why? Is this guy right with his stomach?
He has a conflict of interest. It's not his brain we're cutting open, but he still gets all the benefit. He'd do it just to save himself.
Or to save her. She's the love of his life, remember?
He never said that.
She needs a guardian ad litem. I can't let you do this.
Well, how are you gonna stop me? Call Cuddy?
Cameron's right. There's a conflict.
No, there isn't. Not unless one of them wants to die a horrible, painful death.
I'm sure the guardian will figure that out.
In a couple days. Will the guardian convince the disease to hold off eating her brain until we can get the legalities worked out?
I just don't want some plaintiff's lawyer owning my hospital. Legalities help. Speaking of which, did you get your thermometer back yet?
We had a nice chat. Did you know he's a Rotarian? Listen, she'll die without the biopsy.
I need to cover the hospital's ass. You're too biased. I send you in there, you'll steamroll over him. Something goes wrong, he'll sue us for not disclosing the risks.
Then have Wilson talk to the husband. Wilson kills people left and right. No one ever sues him.
Fine, but only if you apologize to the clinic guy.
Nah, probably better to just let that couple die.
I don't care if you mean it. Just do it.
Unfortunately, we don't see any way around a biopsy. We'll do all we can to minimize any damage.
No.
The methotrexate isn't showing any effects yet. You could both be...
She's brilliant. All A's in college while working full time. You can't do that to her.
And if you both die, you think she'd want that?
Do it on me instead.
It's not in your brain.
It will be. It's the same disease, right? Do it then.
She could die before you show the symptoms.
Then stop treating me.
Great job. Why don't you just shoot him in the head?
Hold on, that gives me an idea. You know what could save this couple? Lots of misdirected sarcasm.
They're dead. Yelling at you might prevent you from screwing up
I
like
didn't
this.
screw up. I did my job.
Your job was to get me the biopsy.
No, it's to present the patient with his options.
2 options, biopsy or no biopsy. He chose a third, no treatment. How do you even do that?
Remember when you used to just weave elaborate conspiracy theories about my love life? Those were such good times.
How much morphine's the husband on?
We can't increase it anymore. His respirations are depressed.
Increase it. Drugs cloud people's judgment. Cold turkey, this sucker.
No.
Good point. I ask you guys to follow me?
No, which made us nervous.
He'll catch on if he notices he's off the morphine drip. Shoot him up with one of these puppies instead.
No,
You do understand it's not really a puppy.
it's naloxone.
An opiate blocker? You feel like he's swallowing a bonfire. That's pretty unethical even for you.
How is that unethical? It'll lead to a diagnosis.
It's leading to the torture of the husband on the off chance he'll allow a procedure on another person.
Which will lead to a diagnosis. Didn't I just say that?
Give it up. Foreman and Cameron are too ethical, and I'm too scared of getting sued.
Fine. Now I'm just gonna find someplace safe to hide this, so I won't be tempted to use it.
You're not doing it either. What, you gonna run for it?
If they die now, they'll never be able to grow old and tired of each other.
I can't babysit a house all day.
I'll cut to put a nurse by his room.
Damn it. Atropine? What happened to...
He knew we'd stop him. He stuck both of them in his pocket.
That's actually pretty clever.
Guess I can't use that trick again, huh?
Oh, my stomach! Ow!
It's a pretty smart plan, Jerry. But I'm on to you. There's only one good reason to kill the biopsy. You poisoned your wife. You don't want the coppers to get wise.
No!
Oh, all right. Then you're just a moron.
Biopsy me!
Only if this thing hits your brain, you moron. And I can't stress that moron part enough. You're killing your wife.
She is the love of my life.
Careful. Once she's dead and you're on wife number 2, you're gonna feel real guilty about saying that.
No!
Feel that? Get used to it. Pain's gonna get a lot worse.
No, it won't.
Morphine just isn't working right now for some reason. Putting you on a tranquilizer in the meantime. It'll work again soon.
Wanna bet?
I don't care about the pain. I need to be in pain. Because I have to get worse means you can do the biopsy on me.
Dude, she's in a coma. Who are you trying to impress?
I'd die for her.
Give up. Or we could wait for him to get all grown up and cynical.